Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Pink Table Talk. We are back with bigger and better episodes. Ain't that right, Deidre?
Yes.
We're excited about today. Y'all, look, it's only me and her, and we are here today to talk. Look, let's go back. I am the coordinator for the women's ministry. This is my co-coordinator for the women's ministry, Wondedra Stafford, and we are so excited about being here with you all. Ladies, make sure that you like and share this. Make sure that you tell your girlfriends that we're on because we are excited about our topic today. Y'all, we are talking about hot topics. One of the things, you know, girlfriend chat.
Yes.
Because we talk on the phone and we'll be on the phone for hours talking about just random stuff. So today you get to be a part of our random. And I'm excited about it. But first, with meeting the host, you've got to meet us. Of course, I'm Lorea. You all have been rocking with us since we started 2020 during the pandemic. And look, we got a set now. We hadn't even acknowledged the set.
Pink Table Talk.
I mean, look, y'all, it is nice. I'm like that thing on TikTok. This is nice. But we've been having an awesome time with our interview, so make sure that you tune in. We've got great topics every week, back to back, just for us ladies, with men. Every topic you can think of, we've got it covered here. So, Deidre, what you been up to? What's been happening with you in your life?
Oh, everything.
Well, what is that?
Well, I'm just so happy to be outside.
Yes.
Even though we still have to be mindful and careful because we got so much other stuff going on. But I'm just happy that we're outside.
But when we say outside, y'all, my outside is going to brunch. Deidre's outside is she just got back from Belize. You've been to Vegas, right?
Yeah.
Within the year, she's been to, come on, tell the people where you been.
Belize, Vegas, everywhere. I can't even think now where
She went out of the country. You went to Mexico?
Mexico.
She went to Mexico. She's been doing like everything. And I'm just like, my outside and her outside are different. So if you with me, if you've been going out of the country, comment below. And tell us where you've been, because I love to travel, but I'm just a little shaky.
Okay, well, come on outside.
But
We outside now. We outside
my thing is
now.
I'm still trying to go to restaurants. I'm just trying to get that down. But I'll be flying soon, so I'll be back on top.
Let's get on outside.
Yeah.
I think what's going on is here to stay, so we just got to be careful.
Yeah.
Mask up, hand sanitizer, and just be careful.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, because I'm tired of the house.
And it's so funny. We were talking about, let's talk about this really quickly. Deidre is very laid back, calm, but when it's time to go out, when it was time to go back to church, I was like, well, I'm good. I'm watching virtual. And she was like, we got to get back to church. And I'm like, you are the quietest. I mean, she even claps quiet. She be in church like this, and I be...
I love church.
She does, but she loves being out too. And I'm I'm outgoing, but I'm more of a homebody than you are. So it's kind of weird how you're more laid back, but you go out more than I do.
But I just can't do church at home like I do church at church.
Yeah,
like,
it's a difference.
I can't do the praise and worship right. I can't sit down and just listen, and it's just different.
Really?
I can't.
I love it.
It's so much distraction. I can't.
Yeah.
I like to be in there. I like to sit in the front where I don't see nobody moving in church. I just like to see what's going on and stay focused. That's all.
And I love church in person.
I know you do. I know.
I do. But now it's a chore for me to get dressed to go outside of work. I'm like, so I got to put on some clothes.
Just like when they say take a selfie at home. I'm like, I can't take no selfie at home and watch a church. I don't look right to take a selfie and post it.
And I've done the welcome a couple of times. Y'all seen? I've been like, what do we call it? Hope Graham.
Yeah, Hope Graham.
I ain't did not one since 2020. No, not one Hope Graham, which is so sad because, I mean, I love the pajamas. I love being able to watch and drink my coffee. I mean, I shout at home when we have praise break. I do it. I'm good. I love it. But it's a difference with being in worship. It really is. And especially here because, Pastor loves to sing and he'll sing a song like when it's virtual, he has to stop.
Right.
But when we're in person, we just go with it, but we be riding.
Yes.
So we have a good time. But our personalities are really different in that area, which we just had a conversation about it. So Well, what hot topics you got for us today?
So let's talk about we've talked about what we've been doing and all of that. Let's talk about COVID and monkeypox. Okay, so we just talked about you scared to get out. I'm out.
I'm not scared, but I'm just cautious.
So now with the monkeypox, I'm just like, we really can't touch. We really can't, do anything because I don't know what it is, where it's coming from, and how you get it and all of that. But I just got back from Belize, and the mosquitoes tore me up.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, monkeypox.
Did I get it? Did I get something? But yeah, I don't know if, I know when it first came out, we were like, and I think we've been saying like that because recently I had the flu and I was worried about COVID. So it's like, it's so much out here that we just have to, I don't think I'll ever come out when we go into big gatherings and stuff. I don't think I'll ever not wear a mask anymore. I don't know how we were doing that for so long. Now that I think about it, and when you go to other countries, the people wear masks. And we've just been so spoiled here in the United States.
Not in Belize, they didn't want a mask.
Yeah, they don't.
I didn't see one.
Really?
No.
In other countries? But how are their COVID cases? Are they low or? I
don't know. I didn't even check that. To be honest, I didn't check that. But I know I was careful, and we stayed within the group that we were in, so we wasn't really out like that. So,
well, that's cool. Well, what do you all think about monkeypox? Are you scared? But see, this is the thing. I wash my hands a lot, and I use a lot of hand sanitizer. I mean, I go through sanitizer like it ain't nothing. And I know they were saying it was for certain specific people were getting it and all this. But I don't trust none of that because they said the same thing when COVID first came out. So
I don't either.
You know, hey, if it's airborne, I'm gonna do what I gotta do.
I just want stuff to stop popping up.
Can we stop? Can we halt the pop-ups?
We don't need nothing else.
Nothing else.
I'm
completely on that.
We get the breadcrumbs all over. We want to have that flavor in every bit of that chicken.
Part-time job, full-time hustle, all-time Shiro to all of us. You nurture, we listen. You teach, we thrive. You lift our spirits, but we've got to lay down the truth. It's time for you, our Shiro, to stretch for the stars. A free online chat can give you the personalized tips you need to start boosting your retirement savings today. Start saving more for retirement so you can feel prepared and live your life to the fullest. Visit aceyourretirement.org.
I know you just talked about how you didn't hear of that many people traveling or whatnot, but was there a specific inspiration for writing a book about it and creating content about being a Black traveler?
I barely saw any Black person, blogs, YouTube videos of anybody who looks like us traveling abroad. And it's kind of one of those situations where it's like, okay, either put up or shut up, basically. I've been thinking for a while, thinking, okay, what's the little something I can do on the side or a little change on the side that hasn't been done before? And I thought about it, like, wait, no one's really wrote a Black travel guide for another country. And so I took that last summer to go out almost every day, going out, taking pictures, doing research, all that jazz. And that's what led up to writing the book, our first book.
Okay, so monkeypox, COVID. Let's talk about the rapper. What's his name? PMP.
Yeah. You know we talking about what's the man's name?
The rapper.
Look, first of all, I was like, well, and this is God rest his soul, but I did not know who that was.
I didn't either.
I was like, I
just heard everybody talking about it, and of course you Google and social media, you get to see it. But it was sad.
Yeah.
And I just don't like the fact that they're blaming his girlfriend, you know, because she posted where they were. You can tell, we just don't know. We don't know what that was. We don't know what that was about. But it made me be mindful because, again, I'm always out and I'm always posting where I'm at, dinner, wherever. Maybe because I'm not rich. I'm not thinking about nobody coming after me or whatever, but it is something to think about. When you're posting your location, you know, even just like with your neighborhood, nobody needs to know that you are away from the house.
That's right.
So, and it's funny because I watched the movie. I can't even think of the name of that movie, but it was with Bruce Willis was in it, and him and his wife went to a restaurant, and they gave their car to the valet guy, and the valet went into their navigation and saw their navigation where it says home. So he got their home address, and they came back. They went to their house, got his wife, and did ransom. You know, all of that. But it was the valet people getting the addresses out of the.
That makes plenty of sense.
Out of the navigation out of your car. So now I don't even mark my home in my navigation system in the car. I don't even say it's home. I got like a fake address, like close to home.
Right.
You know, so I can get there. But it's just so much stuff we have to be mindful of.
Yeah.
Just the world is just so evil, I guess.
It is.
But it just made me more mindful of always posting where I'm at, to where I'll make sure I post I was there an hour ago, you know, or something like that. If I just really want to share, you know, share where I've been. But that's just so sad.
Yeah.
But again, I don't know what that was really about, but I hate that they are blaming her for that because she's going through a lot herself. You know, I think they have a child together. I think, but it's just so sad.
Yeah, and they went to, it was Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles in California, in LA. And it was crazy because I had just got through reading about how robbers in LA, they go to these fine dining restaurants or restaurants, not necessarily Roscoe's, but restaurants where people can spend a lot of money and they follow you home. Once you get your valet, it's somebody trailing you to follow you home. So you really got to be careful. Right now, we're in an economic decline. People don't have a lot, and people want a lot. And so they're just out here stealing from people and terrorizing us. And that's not right. We have to be covered in the blood of Jesus, but at the same time, we got to be wise.
Exactly.
So, you know, just be careful with who's following you, who's looking at you, who, you know, and if you get that, they used to call when we were kids that uh-oh feeling.
Yeah, pay attention.
Then pay attention to it. Don't be like, well, you know, maybe they just, you know, and they always taught us a trick. If you ever start feeling threatened, put in your location police station. And go to the police station, and they will not follow you there. And you know, and just make a report when you get there, or do something.
And give them what they want. Don't fight them.
Go on and give it to
them.
Yeah.
It's not even worth. Your life is more important.
It is.
Than to try to fight for that watch or that bag or that car.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. And don't put so much, because I think Ice-T was on online on Instagram, and he was saying in LA, he was like, LA dudes don't wear their jewelry. He was like, if you look at Ice-T, Snoop, Dr. Dre, you never see them with jewelry on. And I said, you know what? He's right.
But
they don't. They don't wear jewelry because they know the people.
Yeah, but they're older though. So.
But even when they were younger, they never wore they would wear maybe one chain.
Okay, you're right.
They've never been those dudes, because they said the gangs and stuff in LA.
That's true.
They're into, you know, taking from you, so they don't ever wear their stuff like that. But this guy is unfortunate. They were in Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. His girlfriend posted that they were in there eating. Yep. And some people came and robbed him, killed him. And that's just awful to think that you can't post your location. Yeah. But hey, that's just the way the world.
Is that popular here? Is that coming here in Georgia? That's not
I believe it's everywhere. And then too, with that, you know, happening, I think that some people didn't know them. You know, it kind of brought more people to probably think about it. So.
Well, you know how,
So that's kind of, but y'all be safe, be careful. Yeah, be careful.
And be mindful when you're posting your locations and, you know, what you're doing and your jewelry and your bags. And just be mindful.
Big time
that you can be a target.
Most definitely.
Just be mindful.
Most definitely.
And if something is happening to you, give it to them. Don't fight them.
Don't fight nobody.
You can get another one.
You sure can, but you can't get another life.
Exactly. And your loved ones want you to come home.
That's right.
So speaking of that, let's talk about suicide. We're getting a lot of suicide cases out here. People attempting suicide. It's really sad. One of the girls in my group, I didn't know her personally, a 24-year-old girl, committed suicide. Nobody know. Well, a lot of people don't know why. I'm sure some other people now know why. But I don't think she really made it known that she was hurting. You know, for people to really pay attention to it. And 24-year-old girl, you know, pretty girl. You would never think that she was going through anything that would cause her to take her life.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly.
And then just with the Bed Bath and Body Works?
Yeah, Bed Bath and Beyond, the CEO that killed himself.
Suicide, the guy martyred. I mean, it's just, And these are wealthy people that you would probably think wouldn't even, but it just shows you, regardless of wealth, no wealth, the mental.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's the same. What was the model that she killed herself? That jumped out of the
New
high
York.
rise?
I can't think of her name.
Yeah, and it's really, suicide is getting really bad amongst children and youth as well. So I think too, with our culture, we're fast-paced, we're always in our phones, we're always in our technology now, and we're looking at what other people are doing, and we feel like we're behind.
The
or we
comparison.
Feel like, yes, and a lot of people are comparing their lives to, you know, and what we saw from the girl that you're talking about, it looked like everything was fine.
Exactly.
And that's the thing about social media, it allows you to hide. So you can see somebody and really think they're okay, but they're not okay.
So that just shows you social media is not true.
It's
fake news.
Fake news.
It is fake news.
It is.
Do not believe everything you see and hear. It's entertainment.
It is.
It's social media.
And we're all showing our highlights.
Exactly.
You know, we're
Nobody's showing their bad.
Not at all. Well, some people do. Look,
some people do show their bad.
I don't. But some people really do show their bad.
And when they do, pay attention to them.
Exactly.
They're doing exactly what they're supposed to do. They're putting it out there that they're hurting and going through something. So if you see that, call them and check on them, because you just never know.
Yeah, and tell somebody. Like, if somebody starts making, you know, I just don't want to be here stuff, if you tell me that, we call it the ambulance or something, we call it whatever, the suicide hotline or something, because I don't want it to be on my conscience that I knew something that I didn't act on. And so I think that that's probably one of our issues too. We keep saying, oh, you know, the Lord gonna work it out. Oh, you just pray about it, girl. It's like some people are really in a dark state and they need help, and we don't have the necessary tools as people. We don't know what to say. And so, you know, of course, check on them, but get them some help. Because that's what we need.
And even if what they're saying seems small to us, like, that's not even a big deal, girl gone. No, that's a big deal to them.
Yes.
So if you treat them like that's nothing, okay, that's gonna really make them shut down.
Exactly.
And not tell anybody about it. But that little small thing to us could be something really big to them that could cause them to take their life.
I completely agree. Yeah.
We just gotta be a little bit more sympathetic to people.
And empathetic.
Empathetic.
Both.
Empathetic.
Both of them.
Both
Sympathetic and
people.
empathetic.
And, you know, and just love on everybody.
Most definitely.
The times these days is just...
Yeah, it is.
It's
a lot. It's a lot going on, but just show kindness and care for people too, because you know, it's a lot of people be snapping and going off and stuff, and it's because they got a lot going on in their minds. We have to be kind to people. Don't, you know, people are in a fragile state, so, you know, just be patient.
And I think because it's kind of like hitting closer to home, it have me to where I'm paying attention to my mental health.
Yes.
You know, I'm paying attention to my thoughts, the things that I'm saying, the things that I'm doing. Like, what am I doing in my idle time? Am I just sitting there thinking? Am I thinking about the past? You know, what am I doing? What are my thoughts?
Right.
You know, because that play, when you're in your head, it's just, it makes that negative stuff big. It does. So pay attention to your thoughts.
Yes.
And what you're thinking about all day, what you're telling yourself
That's
all
right.
day.
That's right. And listen to some positive things, you know, because I know you always talk about listening to your positivity in the morning. And when you wake up, you know, listen to those things. And if you feel like you're spiraling, go get some help. Go to your doctor. Let them know.
Somebody.
Yeah, talk to
and
one of us.
Sometimes you just have to say, just listen. I'm not seeking advice. I don't need you to fix me. Just listen to what I'm saying. I just want somebody to listen to me.
Most definitely.
Because if you just talk it out, sometimes it solves your problem.
Right. That's true.
You realize what I'm thinking and feeling is not really as bad as what I think it is. So just listen to people.
That's right.
And guide them.
That's right.
That's a hard one, because I would hate for one of my loved ones to...
Most definitely.
I get that phone call and it was something that I saw, but I just really didn't
do anything about
to it. You know, didn't think it was that serious.
Yeah.
So that's a hard one. That's a hard one.
All right.
There's a decline in blood donations. Talk to us about why should we give blood?
When you donate, you save 3 lives. So I think this is a great thing, like your platelets, your whole blood, and your plasma is split up. So it's not going directly to one patient, but it's actually being split up and it's going to 3 different patients.
Today, we face an unprecedented crisis. Tens of millions of refugees have been forced from their homes. But you can make a difference. Turn disruption and despair to hope and opportunity. Even small amounts make a big difference. Provide shelter, support, or jobs in your community. The more we understand, the greater sense of belonging we create. Act now. Visit supportcrisisrelief.org.
We see that you founded something, an organization called Black Girls in Cyber.
So I started these Facebook Live series called Black Girls in Cyber, and I would invite different African-American women who were working in different aspects of the field to come and share their stories, very similar to as I'm doing now, and what their journey was, and to just really create more industry awareness around what this looks like.
So what else we got? What else is going on in Hot Topics? That's not so
Look, we
sad.
making Deidre talk today,
so
y'all.
sad.
That girl gonna go home and go to sleep.
You're like, I'm tired. I've talked too much. I don't
But
do
she
all
want to
this
be in the house of
talking.
the Lord. She here today.
Oh, now I'm going to sing and all of that and hallelujah and all of that. I'm good with that.
She gonna go home and go straight to sleep.
So let's see what else. So are you ready for the holidays? We got the holidays coming up.
I am
We got-
holidays, okay? I am Christmas. I am all of that.
So what you doing?
Well, we're going to, my family has a tradition. We go to Florida every year to Orlando. And we've been doing it since I was a kid. We go to Disney and to the parks, and we do Orlando every year. And so this year our family will be back because we've been on hiatus since 2019, since the pandemic. Like, we didn't get to do it 2020, 2021, so we coming back to Reid good old-fashioned family Christmas.
The Reid family, you should do a video. You should make a
I
video.
should. We have such a good time though, and we do. You know, even though we're adults now, it's a lot of stuff that you can do.
I know. Or like,
at Disney, especially at Disney. You know, you do a lot of different things too. So
now I have not been to Disney as an adult, just adults. I've always taken kids. You know, so you couldn't really enjoy it like an adult would. So I might need to revisit that.
You do. So what about you? You excited about the holidays?
I am, but you know one thing, I've never been away on a holiday.
Really?
Thanksgiving and Christmas, I've always been home. So I've never been anywhere else on the holidays. So I may just try to plan something for the holidays to go somewhere.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love being away. It's just
But
a
see,
nice
it's good to see your
environment.
family goes. That's the thing. See, if I could get my family to go
Yeah.
somewhere.
It's
all
just
of
our
us-
look. It's just the immediate reads.
But
Now, we don't do the
my
whole
immediate is small, and we can't go nowhere. But if I could get, I'm gonna work on that.
Yeah,
'Cause
you
I
gonna
think that
work
would
on
be
it.
good. Even if it's just go up to the mountains to a cabin or something. But I would love to be somewhere else for Christmas, New Year's, Thanksgiving.
Because you've already got the vacation days, you
Yeah.
got the time, and you can make it into a vacation for real and have a good time. So
I'm gonna work on that.
I love it. Yeah.
So we talked about a few minutes ago. We said you mentioned Christmas tree, so I think I am gonna go ahead and go home and put up my Christmas tree.
We got this much cold. It's time for the Christmas. We got a little piece of fall. It's time for the Christmas
Go
tree.
ahead and decorate my little place for the holidays. Give me something to do.
Yeah. It's never too early to put up a Christmas
I
tree.
love Christmas though. I think
It's
that's my
amazing.
the best holiday.
It is.
Yeah.
You know,
So
I just love the whole spirit of it. Everybody seems to be in I won't say everybody, but a lot of people seem to be in a good mood.
Yeah.
It seems to be nice. You know, we're talking about Jesus being born, you know, but it's just always been, my father was really big on Christmas. And he put it in on us about being big on Christmas. And it wasn't about the gifts or nothing, because we really didn't do that, but it was about being with your family, enjoying yourself, having a good time, having fun with each other, laughing and that kind of thing. So, you know.
So what do y'all
I'll
do
always
for
Christmas.
food? So does your mom cook or?
No, we don't. So we
Okay.
have a place that we go to.
Okay.
Every year, I ain't gonna tell y'all where it is because y'all ain't gonna get my reservations.
But they can't share locations.
But in Orlando, no, we ain't sharing no locations. I done already told y'all too much. We just talked about that. But we go to this place and they have like crab claw. They have like a big seafood buffet and they have like everything you can ever want to eat. And the food is amazing. We go every year. We make our reservations like now. And our family goes there every year. We eat good. Sometimes we go to the park in the morning. Sometimes we don't. Sometimes we do. You know, they have so much stuff in Orlando anyway. But yeah.
And I've never changed the food for the holidays. Like, I would love to just, no turkey dressing, none of that for Christmas, just crab legs.
Yeah.
You know, something. Yeah, I'm going to do a different Christmas this year.
Yeah. Now, my aunt, she does that. She does, they do the traditional Thanksgiving.
Okay,
but then
right.
at Christmas, they
It's
choose
different.
a theme every year. So, like, they'll do Italian Christmas. They'll do Chinese Christmas. They'll do, you know, they do all of that. I love seafood. That's my thing for Christmas.
I'm a copy. I think I'm going to do seafood.
I love seafood on Christmas. Look, that's what we should have been talking about, some recipes or something, because I love to cook. You like to cook?
I like to cook, too.
Yeah.
I just got to find the time now to cook, because since we back outside. But
Deidre be everywhere. Look, y'all see her. I know on the screen they've got her social media handle.
Oh, geez.
This
No,
girl,
don't follow me.
Go on and follow her. She be everywhere. She a world traveler.
Showing my location.
But she shows her location after she back. She'll be. She'll do it. Yeah. But she has a really good time. She has a really good time.
I mean, you just gotta enjoy life.
You do.
You know,
You do.
out of all the stuff we just talked about, you know, you gotta enjoy life.
Yeah.
You know, be careful. You know, but I just vowed, you know, when I went through the stuff with my grandmother, taking care of her, and I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? This could be me, you know, and I don't want it to be to where I have regrets. Like,
That's
I should have
right.
did this, I should have went there, I should have. So, no, if it comes up and I can go, I'm going.
That's right.
I'm going. I'm single, no kids, no responsibility, so,
Yeah.
hey.
We'll talk about the relationships in our relationship.
Oh, yes. Make sure
Look,
you
y'all
tune
heard
in
how she
to
threw
our
that
Battle
out.
of the
I'm
Sexes
single with
show.
no kids.
So tune in to our Battle of the Sexes show that's coming up. I got a lot of questions.
And a lot of answers.
Because I want to be married now. So.
Yeah, most definitely.
So, what you got, Hot Top? What's going on?
Nothing. Look, we done talked about everything. I'm done. I ain't got no more for y'all today. I always do, but, you know, I think we've had a good show.
Yeah,
I think this has been good to talk about everything. What you think?
Well, again, church opens back up in October.
Yes.
Every Sunday, I will be there.
Oh, wow. And they giving us the 2. They giving us the peace sign, so we got to go by. We can talk a little longer.
Okay.
Yeah, we got a couple more minutes.
So, again, church.
Yeah, we're opening
I'm so
back up
ready.
October every Sunday. Deidre will be here.
I will be
She
there.
sits on the she sits on my row, but you won't see me every Sunday because I'm a hybrid member. I do maybe, but you know what? I was thinking. Now I don't know if you're from the country. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. We had 2nd and 4th and 3rd, 1st and 3rd. You ever heard of that?
What's that? What?
Yeah, she from Florida. Y'all don't do that.
What's that?
What? She said, what's that? Okay, all my country people, you know what I'm talking about, where we had church. They used to have church, like my granddaddy was pastor. They would have church 1st and 3rd Sunday. And you'd be off 2nd and 4th. And then they would have church on 2nd and 4th Sundays, because the pastor would have to travel to the different cities, right?
Okay.
And so that's kind of what we went back to during this.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to stay on my granddaddy's schedule probably and do 1st and 3rd or 2nd and 4th.
I'll call you.
And this is what she does on Sunday. Are you here? You know I just watched that 7:30 service online. Don't be texting me.
I watched it too while I don't get
She's
dressed.
super saved. She watch it and come to church.
Sundays and Wednesdays are my church days.
Yeah.
Those are just things that I do on those days. So when it's altered, I just don't know what
You
to
don't
do.
know what to do.
Yeah.
And you've been going to church like this all your life, too?
Since 1999.
Okay. And maybe that had something to do with it, because ever since I was born in 1981, I've been in church, literally.
Well, I was in a church, my last church, where I was scared if I didn't go to church. So.
They had that fear in you.
So I think I still got that fear. You don't go to church, it's not gonna happen.
Right.
So I think that's what it is.
Yeah, it might be, but you know,
I
we have to.
think
I think it's all about the relationship with God and making sure
Yeah.
that you're in line with Him and do your personal. Now, we're not saying. Now, this is the other thing. I have small groups.
Yep.
Our groups, our Life University. So we meet too. So it's not like I'm missing that connection.
Oh no,
and I
you're
think
not
that
out of it. You still in it.
I'm
You
real
just
in
doing
it,
something. Yeah.
but I'm just
You're real in it.
I'm
You
real
are
in it. But I'm just saying, make sure that you stay connected.
Yes.
If you're going to be virtual, you got to be connected to people. You know. So if you don't have that connection, you need to come on in. Get on in here and say hey to some people. Go say hey to Deidre. She'll be sitting on the what row? We sit on the third row, third or fourth row. Yeah, we
I'll
in
be
there. But we appreciate, and we had a good time.
We did.
We had a good time. But thank you all so much for watching the Pink Table Talk. We are here just check us out online. Go to Hope TV, see all of us. All of our shows are really good.
They are.
And we've got great shows coming up on Pink Table Talk. I'm Lorea Reid.
I'm Wondedra Stafford.
Yes, sir. And yes, ma'am. We'll see y'all later. Have a good one. Love y'all.